I never did anything but community service for graffiti.
For Graff?
Yeah. But it's like my reason for, other people might think they have more reasons to say, oh, fuck those fools. But what they did to me was took money out of my pocket. That was still, me doing murals is my future. Still is. Right? Yeah. But, dude, come on. How many 16-year-olds do murals and get paid to do murals? And then, it was these dudes who are supposed to protect and serve when investigate and say, don't give him the opportunity to paint that mural. He's a tagger. So, come on.
And that's how you make your living, dog, entirely, right? On murals?
That's all I do. That's
all you do, huh?
Or painting, just in general.
Okay.
And like, bombing is free advertisement, homie. You know, get my stunt doubles to go hit the freeway. Hey, go hit it.
And if somebody DMs you, man, they want some work done, what's your price, man, for murals? How do you charge?
For aerosol, I'm $50 a square foot.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? If you're on a budget, you know what I mean, depending on how it is, I can work with you. I'm generous, you know what I mean? But you know, this is my only occupation. Yeah. But what I do is I sell artwork, and if you have an idea, I can duplicate it. But,
Okay. What would be my price to hire Butcher, man?
I didn't $70 like a square foot.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds a better deal. Nah, bullshit. Okay, cool, man. So that way people have an idea if they ever want to get in touch with you.
Yeah. I mean,
they can hit you up and they know what they can expect.
That's for aerosol. Like I rock anything, you know. So it's that plus material fees. So you supply materials, and we go from there. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Now let's talk about another one that's still running right now, and actually probably one of my favorites, man, is the one with the Batman production theme. Could you talk to me how that came about?
Well, the homie's like, he writes Joker. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it like Gotham City vibe, fool. We gotta do a Gotham City background, fool. And I'm like, yeah, well, all right, that sounds dope. And I'll do a Batman character. Yeah. So my idea was to do a Batman character just randomly. So I just looked for a random image of Batman and then just added my own little twist on it as much as I could do in that amount of time. I did, to rock the character, I did about 45 minutes on that. But originally the homie wanted to do Gotham City in the background, but and I was gonna work, we're both gonna work on that, but then I kind of digressed from that. I kind of was like, okay, what's gonna be the theme? We got the character, we did the light, you know what I mean? So it was like, I thought we had enough, and I was kind of like overworked and was like done, you know what I mean? And the homie, but we ended up agreeing at the end, but the whole concept came together of like, you know what? Batman, Joker, Gotham City, you know what I mean? Yeah. First Freeway production, to my knowledge, on the 101 that I've ever seen. As production, we had Buff in the background, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I wanted to highlight it because, this interview is going to run forever, man. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, when the new generation of writers, takes a look at it, man, I wanted them to know that once upon a time, man, there was a killer doing graffiti at the highest level, on the freeways. And dog, we're gonna be showing some images. Now, for just the average person, they see that, they think they don't really know how difficult it is. You got a painting midnight, probably, I'm assuming,
it's hard to see. It's hard to see.
It's dark.
Colors,
it's not very well lit.
That's the most annoying part, is to keep your color scheme, because some colors don't look the same, and they look like the same color when they're not. So that can get frustrating. You end up having to hide a little flashlight to look to see what your colors are. So it's not the same as organizing and not having to worry about the cops pulling up. Right. You got people, and a lot of like places that I paint, I shouldn't be painting there because of certain aspects. It's more dangerous for me personally to paint there because of my affiliations. Yeah. But freeways are my territory anyway, so that ain't your hood. You get my point? Like, I'm gonna hit the freeway. So.
Now, I saw recently some video I think you posted where you were like in broad daylight painting, and I think people were like honking at you, man. Now, when people when people are honking at you, what goes through your mind, man? Do you think like, shit, I need to get out of here, or do you does it even phase you at all?
They're fucking idiots. So what the fuck are you thinking? Like, if they're props, like, hell yeah, those are my favorite people. Yeah. But if they're like, for real, it really bothers you that much?
No, do graffiti.
Yeah. Like, what? Like, you know, honk, like, is it bothering, like, wherever you're going, that fool getting his, homie, getting off on that wall is bothering you, homie, get a life, dude. Like, that's, like, come on, homie. Like,
so it doesn't
I could be pointing a Glock at your fucking face, and you're tripping at me doing graffiti, doing something. This is not harming anybody. Mm-hmm. If I don't hit it, some toy's gonna hit it, and you're gonna see some ugly shit on there. Yeah. So don't complain about me doing a mural. Yeah. You're not on a freeway, dude. We're changing the world. Put it like that. We're making the world look beautiful. How beautiful does the 101 look like right now, homie? Yeah. So, but yeah, like, so I'm calling the police, and then I'm calling the cops. They're on their way. Fool said like that. Like, all right, fool. So are they coming from this direction, that direction? Like, think about it. It's like, how important is that to a passerby or even a cop? Like, shit, man. Oh, that guy's tagging up there, that motherfucker. And bro, fuck that. Like, what? Fool, like, what? Do your job, homie. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't the 80s, bro. Like, you know?
Yeah. No, I was just asking just for me, just because, well, like when I hear.
Well, it's
people,
a rush.
Yeah, when people honk at me, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, if I heard a gunshot, I'm like,
no, it's because
looking around, make sure nobody.
I've been doing it so damn much. I was fucking honking. Like, I take every honk as props. Yeah, okay. The angry people, fuck you. Like, oh, that's right. That means I pissed off the right people and I satisfied the right people. That's my answer to your question. So I get happy. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like, no, there's never a fear. Like, helicopter is sketch because sometimes you see the helicopter and it looks like it's coming right to you. So I'll tell him duck, or he'll tell me the same thing. And most of the times I'm wrong. You know what I mean? They've never, but you know, I was around in the 80s, in the 90s, excuse me. And I remember when the helicopters, you knew when they were coming, you know, so it's a little different now. Like,
okay. Dope. All right, let's talk about this, this billboard that you hit. I think it was Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
How did that come about, Butcher?
The homie was like, hey, fool, the sixth spot. Like, hey, fool, got it. It was his idea, actually, and then we rocked it, you know, we coordinated it, you know, they got the other side, and I rocked the other side. Yeah. Cops even passed, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, fool, like, hey, this was passing. I kind of ducked because I was more visible from where they were, you know what I mean? But, and the other homie's like, fool, they saw us, fool. And I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah, there's no way they did it. And so I don't know if they didn't give a fuck or. Right. But when the homie got into the lights, fool, that shit looked fucking tight, you know? Like, popped up the lights, made that shit glow and shit. Yeah. But yeah, that shit, you know.
Yeah, that was, you know, for people that don't know, I was there, you know, recording you with the drone. And yeah, man.
You disclose that.
Yeah. Gotta say, bro. Yeah, you made me into a believer, dog. Not that I doubted you, but I just wasn't sure what you were capable of. You
How fast I paint.
Yeah, dog. And so
that's my. I mean, I'll say this is that's my main trait is how fast I can paint. You know what I mean? That's I've been practicing my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, damn, dog. Before, you know, I saw you get down live, dog. Yeah, dog, for sure, dog. You know, before I saw you get down live, I was gonna hit you up, dog, to see if you wanted to paint, but you know, after seeing how fast you paint, I was. No, I think I've changed my mind.
Nah, as I said, fool. You know, I take my time. You know, that's because. I'm not trying to get busted, bro. Like, that's especially, you know what I mean? So there's other spots that are more low key, like that look like during the day that you're not low key at all, but you're in the shadows at night. You know what I mean? And I lurk in the shadows, and that's the main trick. You know. It's funny, someone else. I want to mention his name, but I don't know if he wants me in the podcast. So I was asking him about how you catch these heavens, and he's like, "Hey, fool, you got like." I'll say it then when we put him. He's like, hey, fool, the trick is to look for the shadows. I'm like, oh, that's hard. He said, look for the shadows, bro. Like, oh, that's hard. But yeah, you know, they're lurking the shadows and shit, you know.
Yeah, that was hard, dog. To see you up there, dog, putting it down.
Thank you.
All right, cool, dog. Let's talk about, you also have another spot. This is one of your legal walls. It's on, I think it's Hoover, Santa Monica, if I'm not mistaken. It's a corner spot. Looks kind of like a mechanic.
That's production. I got Deuce and the GAWs. Deuce.
Oh, Deuce was part of that?
Deuce. Jizzer, Skirp, and I think Prone. Prone has his own spot around the corner, but they all collaborated. If there's someone else helping them, I don't. But with the GAWs, and they did like a Dr. Doom character in the GAW. It was clean, and then on the left of that, I caught a couple of burners like kind of like connected to each other as part of the same burners, just because I couldn't go as big on the corner because I got the main corner. So kind of my stuff wraps around the wall right there. And then on the right of me is the homie Ferv, and then my homie Mamer from 3A, and then the homie Prone. Oh, and then Fish. Fish from WCA, and then my homeboy from back in the days, and then my homie Prone from GAW after Fish.
Okay.
So that's awesome. I'm gonna probably be repainting it in the fall. It all still looks good, but I kind of want to. I like to redo some of my stuff sometimes and have a fresh start. You know.
Now you also have another spot on. I believe it's Lucille in Santa Monica.
No, Lucille and Sunset.
Excuse me, yeah. No, Lucille and Sunset. Yeah. Yeah. Can we talk about that?
Yep.
And how you got that wall?
I'll try to consolidate the story a little bit. So it's Danger Birds Records, and I reached out to them a couple years back because they would always fluctuate with different art, different murals, with different random artists. And I noticed most of them were mural artists, and some of them were cool, but from out of town, kind of like pop art type of stuff. And I reached out to them via email, like, hey, and it's funny because I thought about that for years, probably like a decade, and never did it. I would just look at the murals and be like, oh, this fool ain't down craft. They don't know what I'm a butcher, you know what I mean? And I reached out to them, and then they got back at me, and one of the executives connected me to one of the CEOs, and he got back at me, and he's one of the coolest dudes in the world, like, super, like, not who you would expect to be like, oh, dude, what's up, dude? I love this shit, rock some shit, bro, like, do whatever you want, homie. Like, I got the homie, I got the homie, I love this shit. He was the totally most, like, optimistic, like, chill dude, bro, like, not square at all. He's a musician, you know what I mean? And yeah, he let me do my thing, bro.
And just gave you 100% creative control?
Well, it's complicated because, so a couple years ago, I had to do something temporary on one side. It didn't have to be, it was temporary because they had a youth program where some kids teaching art, some people teaching art to some kids. We're gonna do a group thing on one side, and I was just supposed to do the Sunset side. And so they did that. I did something temporary, but then I got buffed for last summer for the kids to do their project. And so they did their project, and then that ended up, I got defaced a couple times, and then they redid it, and then it got like defaced another time, and then homie didn't want that bullshit. My stuff didn't get defaced, just that side. And so he's like, hey dude, could you rock something over that whole thing, and I'll commission you a little bit more. And then I'm like, well, I'll just throw, what you gave me for paint together with the homies, and then I said the homie will paint for free, and I'll come out of pocket, you know what I mean? And so I brought the homie Fish came through. The homie, I forgot, he changed his name recently, he told me, but he was writing Painted Ladders. Fish's homie from Santa Cruz. My homie Joke, GAC, GAW, the homie Hans from Love, and Fresh, some other people from Love Crew, Hans. And who else? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we redid that whole side, and the Sunset side, that's all me. And that work I did 2 years ago.
It's still running. Yeah,
still running. And then what we did on this one is about 8 months ago, I think, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, dope, man, that's dope. The last spot that I want to talk about, there was one in East LA on Elm Street, Olympic.
I'm off of Olympic.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Can you tell me about that spot, bro? How that came about?
That's my homie's smoke shop, Sky's the Limit. But he has stuff going on, and also like a collective, like a conference area where they throw events and this type of thing next door, and I painted that as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
The interior, and I'm currently working on another project on that property, like as we speak. Like I worked on it today, I'm going back tomorrow. But the mural on Alma is like it's my largest solo mural without a lift. I've never had the budgets where people are getting me on lifts and doing skyscrapers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just a wall with ladders and doing, you know what I mean,
Right.
freehand on a wall basically. You know what I mean? I got my burner, I got the chick's face. You know what I mean?
So you were on a scissor lift?
No, I've never. I've only been on a scissor lift once, and that was for a T-Mobile shop back in the day. So like, when it comes to doing my murals, I've always been on the ladder.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, it's got the Tartarian buildings in the background, old world structure, which is a combination of random things, plus what my homie, who's the client, wanted, which was a female face with my type of style wrapped around it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was.
Did he give you like a guideline? Like, this is kind of what I want?
He wanted a pretty face.
Yeah.
And so I did the pretty face and went off of an AI image that he liked, but then used the model that I know for certain aspects of it, which is my kid's mom.
Yeah.
To make it look like her face, because I wasn't trying to do the face. You know what I mean? I don't have images of her face at certain angles.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was.
And what was it? What's the like the overall theme? Is there?
It was like a futuristic, like Mayan or like cyborg theme, like a futuristic culture thing, like someone tapped into the ether, but cybernetic at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was homie. That was like his words, my homie Steve's words. You know.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I had to. I think I told you I had to go back like twice to try to get footage, drone footage. Yeah, man, because I pulled up, got the drone ready and everything, and then by the time I start, I've had to park about a block away. I get there, and then a big ass truck pulls up right in front of the mural, dog, covers the whole fucking wall. I'm like, God damn.
Hating ass truck.
Yeah, so I had to go back a different day, dog, to make sure I get, got some clear footage. But yeah, dog, that shit was dope as fuck, dog. How long did that take?
A few days. A couple days. It was because I work in 3 hour, like in the sun, and like working during the day, I work in just like 3 to 4 hour sessions.
Yeah.
So at that spot, and that reason why, well, no, excuse me, how many hours? Whatever. I tried whatever till 3 o'clock. I don't know if it's 3 hours. Whatever is till 3 o'clock, so I could beat rush hour, so I could drive back to East Hollywood or Silver Lake, and beat rush hour, which is usually a good amount of painting in the sun for me. You know what I mean? It's different than painting at night because it's cool. You get my point? Like, but probably about 3 days altogether for that one, like of work, of actual work, and about 3 or 4 hours each day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope, man. What's looking back at your Graff journey, bro? Has it taught you anything, man? Has it helped you become a better person, or?
It's my, so it's like, it's my way of expressing, it's my way of making a living, it's the only thing I know that I am. People can consider themselves something, someone can call themselves an artist. I don't even call myself an artist. I paint.
Yeah.
I have canvases, I paint custom clothing, I have a clothing line coming out, you know what I mean? But I know I'm a graph bomber, and that I'm like pure graffiti artist, like battle, b-boy style, you know what I mean, hip hop. And that's in my, I've been doing it so long, it's like become me. So there's Justin, the kid that grew up, but then there's Butcher, who is with the business, who does the damn thing. And so that what it gives me and what it teaches me is what I was told, whether financially or not, right?
Yeah.
What makes a person successful? If they're happy, or if they're confident with what they do, or if they're making $1 million or $1 billion bucks off of something they're not comfortable with what they're doing. So me, what I'm saying is I'm glad I've never been compromised, and I'm still doing what I do, and I'm still the same person, because where we're at now, nobody's the same person. They've all been compromised.
Yeah.
A lot, like not just graffiti, you know what I mean? And so what graffiti gives to me is that I get to flash back on what I've done. And no, I got that portfolio and I got that behind me. That someone says, "Hey, what have you done?" And like, look at all that shit. Look, show your portfolio, tell you who I am, right? I wouldn't give a fuck if that was a bunch of like other things. But since it's Graff, I like laugh, sit back and laugh, like, yeah, me, homeboy. That's what I would have been stoked on when I was a kid. Like, who's doing all this shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my reason to do it. For the people that come up to me and are like, "Hey, fool, like, that's just hard, homie," because that's what I want. I paint what I want to see, and that's what I projected and turned into is a style. Something you see and you know who that is when you see it. So I am the art in an extension, not just me or this person, this biological, this carbon unit, this physical entity. You know what I mean? I'm the art, the portfolio. And so that's what it's done for me. It's given me a reason to like sit back and like smirk, like just I don't have to say shit.
Yeah.
Like look, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? And other than that, you know, my children, my boys, my family, like my close friends, you know what I mean? Like, those are like things that mean something to me. But what graffiti has done to me is given me a talent through experience that gives me an integrity that I wouldn't have if I didn't have that experience. And I wouldn't be able to speak about it like that or have the same viewpoint or desires to keep on doing it past like a midlife crisis or, you know, mid-age or what they think, you know what I mean? So I don't see myself retiring either like that. You know, I could be, you know, 15 years from now, like, damn, that's crazy. Like, would I still be doing it? Like, so I love it and I'm still progressing. I'm like,
yeah, that was going to be my next question. Like, how long do you think you see yourself doing Graff? But sounds like for a long time, huh?
So in 20 years, I'll be 65. Like the last 20 years, nothing stopped. Nothing's been like, nah, I'm not into this shit anymore. Like there were times where I was like, dude, I can't be breathing this shit anymore. Like, like the 94 smell, like I could see the can and it would, I'm like, nah, I don't want to paint it. I got to stay. And even though you're not breathing it, you're got a mask on, you're breathing. So that would be the only thing that ever demotivated me to paint.
Yeah.
But
do
it
you
never
wear a
stopped
mask
me.
when you paint?
I try to,
Yeah.
majority of the time. But if I'm in a rush, I have a breathing technique where I hold my breath up close, and then, but that doesn't always work because you start talking to someone and you don't smell it and you inhale it, and then you're all shit faced.
Let me ask you, how long has it been, Doug, since you've just relied entirely, solely on murals for your livelihood?
My whole adult life. Yeah, like since I was a teenager, I was trying to,
So have you had like a normal job, like a 9 to 5?
Never. It doesn't work. Like no one could be like, hey, fool, hey, how does like butcher?
Yeah.
Do this. Okay, I mean, like, I'm not that dude. Like, and if it was an artist job or like, but I've never had the option to have a 9 to 5 drawing job. I would be perfect at it. I can listen to those type of people, you know, but I didn't. Or if I didn't, I was unaware of those opportunities. And this was a freelancer, so I've always freelanced and tried to get gigs by showing people my portfolio and stuff like that. So yeah, my whole more than my adult life. I mean, I've worked at a dispensary before, managed a dispensary in 2007, Kushmart off of Gower right there. But I've never had a long job. That was just I bought a car with that, a Mustang 5.0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.